Alright, guys. Before I make a lot of these videos, I usually have to do a disclaimer simply because I don't want people to get butthurt. I don't have 100% evidence on what I'm about to say, but common sense would probably tell you this more than likely did happen, and I know enough about everything that's been going on with the whole Power Rangers business to feel no shame in doing this, and I especially don't have much respect for Jason David Frank. So even if I am wrong, well, so sue me. The guy's still a dick. But let's go ahead and get started now. The Yellow Ranger I'm referring to is Tui Trang. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. She was the first Yellow Ranger in the first and second seasons of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So basically, here's a funny story about her. Her, Austin St. John, the Red Ranger, and Black Ranger, Walter Jones, I believe is his name, they were all actually going to resign. Even Jason David Frank were originally going to resign together because Saban, the company Saban, was mistreating them, paying them hardly anything, and but yeah, eventually they did accept Jason David Frank, and the reason is because Jason David Frank, he thought he was going to have a role that he could do, to substitute on a show called VR Troopers, which was kind of like a spin-off of Power Rangers back in the 90s. But come to find out, they were going to work with him and give him like a greater role or something like that, and so he decided that he would actually stay with Saban. And so yeah, basically it was a real dickhead thing to do. And from what I understand, I've had someone tell me this, I wholeheartedly believe it, that Tui Trang, the Yellow Ranger, was actually like doing really bad after that happened. She was working at a restaurant, and she was actually serving Jason David Frank. Like, he would go there. He had the audacity to even go to that restaurant, and make her serve him. It's just really disgusting to even think about. But Jason David Frank, I solely believe this guy is pure evil. I had a meeting with him once. Well, I wasn't really a meeting. It was get my ass kicked by one of his co-workers at this karate place, and I could tell, man, something was seriously wrong with this guy. Like, he was a little bit cuckoo. And honestly, I believe that he had Tui Trang murdered. As much as I hate to say this, I strongly believe that he had her murdered because he was afraid she would speak out against him. I believe also that Saban may have had something to do with this, in fear that people would realize, the corruption that was going on. And Tui Trang, she knew everything. She knew about all the corruption. She knew about everything. And it would not surprise me at all if they had her murdered. Supposedly she died, I believe it was in the late 90s. I don't know what year. In a car accident. They said that her car fell off a bridge. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I am not buying that. No way, no how. The evidence, it fits perfectly now. Tui Trang was murdered by Jason David Frank and Saban. I wholeheartedly believe that. Jason David Frank is a scumbag, and he's a worthless tool. I mean, this guy is corrupt to the bone. Everything he does is just scummy. Anyone who knows him should know that. He is just a complete dirtbag. And, he's just a washed up moron. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if he did this. And, it sucks to think that she died in vain like that. Really, this Power Rangers, was an epic show, and she did an amazing job on that. It sucks that she even had to quit, but I totally support her decision. And, something even sadder is that I heard Jason David Frank's own son Jacob Frank doesn't even like him. What does that tell you about the guy? Not good things. So, guys, that's my conspiracy video. Take it as you will. I'm pretty sure that this is exactly what happened, and I also have a video called The Curse of Saban you may want to check out. I believe that those who sold out to Saban, the Power Rangers that did not quit, they had bad things happen to them in the future, and I believe there was sort of a curse to that, so feel free to check that video out as well. See you next time, guys. This is Punky J.